So this is the vision, how we work. We create internet solutions to help people. We develop useful tools that are safe and simple to use. Okay, so the team at Libertagia put this together so to enable people from any background, any walk of life, anywhere in the world to start a business with no financial outlay whatsoever. Okay, so that was the dream, that was the aim. But what's your dream? An American speaker I once listened to years and years ago said, you know, the good things weren't put on the earth just for the bad guys. They were put there for the good guys too. It's just that we forgot how to get them. Okay, and that kind of, when you think about it, that's what we have. We've forgotten how to go after the things that we might once have thought, yeah, we can aspire to that, and then life beats it out of you, and you then start to think, well, how can I get back to that point where I could create an income or some more time, or both, to go after what you originally wanted. Well, Libertagia is just that. It's a vehicle to enable people to start putting an income and some free time together along the way. Okay, so let's go through the first couple of slides, which is Live in Box, which is the main product of Libertagia. And Live in Box is really a collection of multiple apps on the internet, all brought together into one place. Okay, so we can access searches, social network chats, conferences, friends lists, email. We've got our own email system. We can store photos, personal files, all from one window on your desktop. Okay, so Live in Box is the main product. Now, what I suggest is, after been speaking to various people, they asked me the question, but how can I tell people? What can I say to people to show them Libertagia or Live in Box? And my answer is very, very simple. And this is the best thing I think Libertagia is giving us, is just try it the same as you would try anything else that you do every day online. So most people are on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're on various applications, and they're not getting paid for it. So I'll just say, well, why don't you try this and have a look and click a few tasks every day and see how you get on. And that's, I think, where we need to start with people. Then we can start talking to those people about the additional apps and parts of the business that are going to arrive very soon, as you can see on the screen now, or I hope you can see on the screen now. Ja Gift, it's going to be an online raffle. So it's going to be the best online raffle in the virtual market. It's totally innovative, and that's coming really, really soon. It'll be an exclusive member service. Okay, so how do we earn from Libertagia? Well, it's all about traffic, clicks, storage, and this is Click Plus. Is just one of the many products that the guys are the team are going to roll out over the coming months. So Click Plus is a package that you can sell. You can buy yourself, or you can sell it to other people to sell them a number of clicks. As you can see there, 50,000 views only cost $50. 100,000 views you can sell people for $100. Now, this is probably one of the biggest things in the market at the moment, because people need visits to their websites. Okay, so we'll come on to that in a moment on how you can benefit. The Box cloud storage system. Well, currently, as you'll see in a few slides' time, we have up to 1 terabyte. Pretty soon, we're going to be able to share the storage aspect of Libertaja as a product to companies and businesses up to 500 terabytes. Now, I don't really know how big that is. It just sounds a lot of numbers to me, but I'm assured that 1 terabyte is a massive amount of storage. So 500 terabytes is, I don't know what size company you'd have to warrant that, but that's coming, and we'll be able to build a business within another business. Okay. So it's all about, why do we do it? To earn money, in order to produce us the things we want or attain more time. So the direct selling bonus is things like the Click Plus. So depending on the box that you purchase or you acquire, you can earn up to 50% at the gold level, or the gold package. That's a 50% bonus or return when you purchase any Libertaja product. So if you bought or sold $100 worth of Click Plus, then you would have $50 back into your balance. Okay, so that's pretty exciting stuff in itself. So how do we move on from, or how do we move on to develop a career plan? Well, first part is we attain the seller rating, and if we make sales of $350 per week within a 4-week period, you become a seller or rating of a seller, and you will get a prize of an Android powered phone. I mean, these guys aren't playing with this. They really want you guys to succeed. So that's what we're about. Going on from that, the junior rating, if you achieve $1,000 per week within a 2-month period, you'll then get a customized store of your own. But not only that, you'll get an Ultrabook to run it on. Okay, so like I say, there are plenty of incentives and reasons why somebody might want to look at Libertaja. The senior rating, now we're getting serious, $800,000 in a 12-month period. That'll entitle you to an international cruise and a luxury car. Now, like I said, these guys are serious about what they're doing, and they want everybody to succeed. So it's all to play for. The master title, $2 million in a period of 12 months. The title of master seller, and well, yeah, you can see it, it's a mansion or a very big house. So if you aspire to living in a very luxurious mansion, then you just move $2 million in a 12-month period. There we go. Okay, let's get on to how we start the whole business off. So we acquire a free bronze package, bronze box. Okay. Now this is what I was talking about a bit earlier, when people say, well, what exactly is it I have to say to people, or how can I introduce people, or, well, it's not that kind of business. It's just kind of sharing an idea whose time has come. And this is where we start. Now, with Live Inbox at a bronze level, that gives us 10 gigabyte of free space. Yeah, 10 gigabytes. I did a little bit of research today, only started to use one of the other storage apps that came on my iPad, and the start off point is 125 megabytes. Okay. Here we're getting 10 gigabytes free, totally free, to save photos, archive anything you like, movies, music, videos, your personal files, I guess a whole lot more, but it's a very secure platform and totally reliable. Now this is free, and it will always be free to anybody that wants to come in and see what Libertaja has to offer. So from here, they can move on to whatever package they require, or they have worked out that they need to run with their business. But at the bronze free level, you only get 10 gigabyte of free space. You also derive 15% from team bonuses and leadership in your collective team or teams that you build over time. A 1% variable team earning down to the 6th generation. Okay, it's not levels, that's the 6th generation. That's 6 people that you refer, and they could be anywhere down into the binary. So that's 1% of their daily tasks. You'll derive 1% of any product sales bonus, again down to the 6th generation, and 1% of the monthly activation fee down to the 6th generation. So everything's down to the 6th generation, and at the bronze level, that's the percentage amounts that will be forthcoming. Now, the other one that you see at the bottom there is 20% bonus on any product purchase. Well, that's what we were talking about earlier on with the Click Plus, for example. At the bronze level, you get 20% from any sales made on the products. Then we move on to the recently launched Bronze Booster. Now this comes in at $399, which is say, having looked at the existing storage platforms that are out on the web, this is really competitive. This will give you a 100 gigabyte of free space, cloud storage. And as you can see on the right, again, we're going to go through the team earnings. So up from the free bronze account, we now derive a 17% team bonus from anything sold or purchased, whichever way you look at it, down in your binary legs. 1% variable on their daily or weekly or monthly earnings, 2% product sales bonus, and a 2% of the monthly activation fee. And once again, at the bottom we see a 30% bonus on product purchases. Now we move on to the silver box. Comes at $899. But for that you get a 500 gigabyte of free space, 40% of product purchases, and on the right the team earnings are 20%, 2% on variable earnings, 3% product sales bonus, and a 3% of the monthly activation fee. Now, if you're seeing this for the first time and you're thinking, my goodness, what are all these percentages and different monthly activation fees and product sales bonus, etc. Please don't worry about it, because I was exactly the same. I spent some weeks when Rui first spoke to me about Rui Salvador, the president and CEO of the company, first spoke to me about the project, and I first saw all these percentages and various ways of earning income. I was totally bamboozled. Just couldn't understand it at all. So don't worry if you've seen it for the first, second, or even third time. Just keep looking at the presentation. Keep talking to the person that showed you the the opportunity, and eventually it'll all become apparent, and you'll feel much comfortable with what you're talking about when you come to talk to people. Okay, the gold box comes in at $1,499, $1,499 US. That gives you 1 terabyte, and this is where I spoke about earlier on, 1 terabyte of free space storage. I don't know where I would put 1 terabyte or where I would find 1 terabyte, but since I've been around this project, I understand that people 1 terabyte now is kind of starting point for some people, but that gives you a 50% bonus on any product purchases. The team earnings now go up to 30%. So now you can see at the gold level, gold box, your potential for earnings are double that of a gold, of the bronze free package. So people come in, start to feel their way around the business, start to get the grips with the tasks, 15%. Then they see the potential. They may start to put a few referrals together. Those people see the potential. They start to put a few referrals together. And by that stage, people want to move up to the gold box level. Then 30% is quite a sizable income. Okay. So here we go on the commission. The commission on box sales. Well, across the bottom, you'll see the different colors. So on the left is the free bronze. People coming on the free bronze. Then the bronze booster. Then the silver package. And then the gold box. Now all these other numbers assigned to each color. Let's go from the bronze, and then it will make a bit of sense as you can see over from left to right. If you have a bronze free package and you refer somebody else on a bronze package, $10, silver, $20, and gold, $50. If you have a bronze booster and you refer a bronze booster package, then it's $20, silver $30, gold $60, and so on over to the right. So if you're a silver package and you refer a bronze booster purchase, you'll get $30. Refer another silver, you'll get $40, and refer a gold package, you get $70. Now if you're a gold box holder and you refer a bronze booster package, you get $40. Refer a silver box package, you get $50. And if you're a gold and refer another gold, then you will get another $100 into your balance. Okay? Now say, if that doesn't make sense, don't worry about it, because over a period of time, it will become apparent. Now, here's the other thing. People say, well, how do I withdraw my commissions, or how do I withdraw my balance, or how can I use the money? Well, first thing is, you can use that balance to purchase within the system. So whatever you have in your available balance to spend, and you can buy products like Click Plus. You could buy a package for somebody else with your balance. But if you want to get your money out to use in the market, then this is what we're going to use as a vehicle. It's called a JaPay card, and it's a debit card to withdraw your earnings anywhere in the world. Visa, I understand it's a Visa debit card, and Le Vertiger will pay 50% of the opening costs of the international account with JaPay. And as I understand it, and I'm sure one of the guys will put me right if I'm wrong, but don't take this as gospel, but understand it. The cost to the company is $60. The team are going to pick up 50% of that cost, so the card will probably come to us at about $30 to open the account. Okay? But that's another fantastic piece of negotiation that all the guys in the office have managed to pull off, getting us a debit card that we can use directly from our balance. Okay, so activation fees. People say, well, what's an activation fee? An activation fee is a fee that we pay the company when we want to take part in withdrawing the earnings from our account. Okay, it's as simple as that. So if you're a bronze, then you pay $40. That covers you for a 30-day period of withdrawal. If you're a gold, it's going to be $100 to withdraw at the gold level, a lot more than $100, I can assure you. So that's what we were talking about earlier on the early slides about the 1 and 2% and 3-4%. So this is 1 and 2% from the activation fee, and this is what it is. So, putting a career plan together. How do we do this? Right. So if we move or purchase or products or packages are purchased within our binary or in our sphere of influence, the two legs that we work with. As you can see there, for a booster we get 150 points. A silver package will generate 300 points or PGE, and the gold packages generate 500 points or PGE. And as you see there, it's all on the smaller volume team. So whichever one of your two legs is the smaller volume, that's what the 15 to 30% base calculation will be built on. Okay. So Ruby qualification. Well, that's 70,000 points PGE in your smaller leg. So all these calculations are based on the smaller leg that you're building. So you reach 70,000 PGE, your Ruby qualification, and you get a pin and access to Leader School. Now, Leader School is a series of, it's a program, a series of, how can you say, modules that help us put together even bigger businesses. Okay? So the next one is the Emerald qualification. So if we derive 150,000 PGE, this is a pin, access to Leader School, and new one here, Ultrabook. So you'll be fully equipped to move your business on. And here on the right hand side, one account on the special participation of monthly fees. Now that's a qualification or an extra payment that the company will be putting together to incentivize people to move on from Emerald. But by the time you get to Emerald qualification, your business, in my experience, 150,000 PGE or points will be quite a significant growth in business. And to move on from Emerald to Executive Diamond will probably mean that you've helped, or you're still helping, probably 10 or 12 direct referrals who are serious about the business the same as you are. So to get to Executive Diamond, 600,000 PGE, it's a pin, and now we're getting a gold ring and a Millionaire's Retreat. What's Millionaire's Retreat? This is where we will be able to, as it says, retreat and talk about aspects of finance and income generation to help us not only make the income or continue making income, but to understand how to keep it. That's one of the biggest things that people fall down on when they start to make serious incomes. Because they're not used to it, they don't know what to do with it. Okay? They don't know what to do with the money. So this is a kind of advice that we'll be having access to at a Millionaire's Retreat. And on the right here, this gives you access to 2 accounts on the special participation of monthly fees. Again, that will all become apparent as we move towards this level. People say, well, I need to know it all now. Well, somebody once said to me, do you know how an internal combustion engine works? I said, no, I just get in the car and drive it. And then he said, well, that's exactly what you need to do with any kind of business. Just go from A to B, B to C, C to D, okay, until you understand the full workings. So, Millionaire's Retreat, here we go. Independently from being rich or poor, wise or unwise, retired or a worker, we all use money. Like it or not, money has an enormous impact on today's life. So, omitting the money subject from any MLM company or trainings is cruel and unethical. You may or may not in the past, I have been around other opportunities that don't like to talk about money or how much it's going to cost to run your business or the money aspect, other than tell you how much you can make. But like any business, there's a cost. Okay? And although Le Bertaja have costs, they're nowhere near what other or conventional businesses would be. I mean, I've had conventional businesses, I've had non-conventional business, I've had online business. They all incur a cost. But let me tell you guys, Le Bertaja and the guys that have put this together have done a real good job. Okay, so we can make more than probably, certainly I or any of my team have ever envisaged before. So executive double diamond, 3,500,000 PGE or points. Recognition now comes a pin, a prize international cruise. So if you like cruising, this is where you need to be. Okay, executive triple diamond, 10 million PGEs points, pin, prize, and a super luxury car. Now Rui tells me that's his car. I think he could be right. Qualification of global ambassador, 50 million PGE. But now you've helped probably an inordinate amount of people get to where they want to be, and by definition, this is where you will be. Okay, so it's you help enough people get what they want, and you will get what you want. So we're now into pin, ambassador's ring, and a mansion, as we spoke about before, or a Ferrari. Ferrari, eh? Like it. Okay, free diplomats. Who are free diplomats? Well, diplomats' objectives: learn to teach, and teach. It's a course that the company are putting together on compliance. Now, any business nowadays, especially online. I like that, Sylvia. He's told you as well, has he? So Rui says it will be his car. Great. I want to be the first in it, Rui. Okay. All right, Sylvia, so you tell him that, give him that message. Compliance. Any business has to be compliant, especially online. Any form of online business that is either passive or non-compliant attracts trouble. Okay, so these guys, the team at Le Bertaja, are really, really forward thinking. They realize that this would need to be in place. So they've put in place, again, a course of modules to cover compliance, and we can take these compliance courses so we're able to teach or learn what the compliance is all about and teach that into our groups. So as we keep Liberté Ja as compliant, and in many cases they are already more compliant than they need to be from a legal aspect. Okay, so compliance is a real big thing in this day and age. So if you're serious about helping people put Liberté Ja type of business together, and you aspire to helping those people, then the compliance or free diplomat is where we need to be moving forward. So our proposal is to create something different than what already exists. A smart company driven by a cause that benefits people and generates financial freedom. We care about the longevity and protection of global businesses and not just profits and dividends. We call this a reliable place. And I can assure you, people, I've met the whole team over there in Lisbon, and what a serious bunch of people they are about just that, protecting global businesses and not just profits and dividends. They really do care about people, and that's us. Okay, so I hope you've seen a bit more of Liberté Ja this evening on the slides. I say that it really is purely an overview of a very much larger business that we're going to put together over the coming months and years. So if there are any questions, then in the first instance, please get back to the person that referred you to the opportunity. If they're unable to help with any questions, then you can always put a question to support in your back office. But one thing I want to stress is make sure you're looking at your back office, log in, have a look around, and on the left-hand side where the menu is, there's a button that you can click that says Alerts and Support. Keep your eye on the Alert button, because I know what it's like trying to get information out to ever-increasing numbers of people. Sometimes, even with the best intentions, because teams of people are helping to put this whole business together for our benefit, things get missed verbally. And if you keep your eye on the alerts tab, anything that needs to be conveyed to us, the people out here in the field, then that's where we'll get to hear about it first or read about it. So we should all be keeping our eye on our own business, and by all means, if there's a route to support, then use it. But I can assure you that everybody's got everybody else's interests at heart, and we're looking to move this on very, very much bigger than we are now. I think the figures are just astounding week to week. So we'll go back to the beginning, and like I said, it's just small, gently talking to people. If that's how you want to build your business, other people are more outgoing and ambitious, and they want to get on and move it towards bigger numbers. Well, that's fine. We're all in this together. We're all different types of people, but it doesn't matter where you are, as long as you are on the team and doing your daily tasks, because that's where you're going to get the knowledge on how to build it. It's just doing one step at a time. So it's get in, do your daily tasks, and help and show other people how to get in and do their daily tasks. And all those big numbers that we spoke about just now on the slides, and cruises and houses and cars and all the big things, they will all come from free people doing daily tasks over and over and over again. Okay? Well, that's all we've got for you tonight, guys. We're going to do this, or we're going to try and do this every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. UK time. So we're going to be here. If you want to bring any English speakers or any people that want to listen to it in English, not saying my English is that good, but bring them along, and we'll help as many people as we can going forward. Okay? So thanks for joining tonight. I can see again we've got people from all over the world. So thanks again, and le déjà. Bye for now, people. Bye.